So, as we start this video, someone wants to start an embassy in our capital, and we're gonna accept that. So yes. But so we're back now. You may notice things a bit different. I recorded another episode, but Fraps decided to just crash, and I don't know why. And it didn't record anything, and I already saved the game because I'm very conscientious about saving, so I couldn't go back. But I'm just going to explain to you guys mainly what I did in this time. And just for you guys' information, this is not an extreme guide by any means necessary. This is just a basic tutorial on how to play Civ 5, just how to start up and just the bare minimum. Because once you play more and more, you'll understand what to do. But this is just like heading right into the game. You just want just a slim structure of how to play, and that's what I'm here to do. Just basic. So we got a decent amount of more workers. We made a decent amount of farms to keep our city of Washington fed. We are working on getting iron to make a couple of, I think, going to making steel and get better swordsmen. We made here a camp so we can get truffles, which give food and +3 gold. And we're clearing a marsh right now. And we did explore a bit up here, and we found a city-state. And explored down here, found Berlin, and which is Germany. And we found the city-state of Belgrade, and I think we found Singapore. And I was planning on making a city right around here, because we get stone, and iron. So right about here, and we are on a river. So we're sending our settlers to go make another city, and you need settlers to make another city. So, I'm just gonna clear this forest, because it's just annoying to walk through your city and kind of just get one tile less of space because you walked into a forest. So I think that's gonna end our turn, and we're gonna have I don't know if that's Germany following us, but we're gonna have our spearsmen protect our settlers so no barbarians can take them, because it's just a pain in the butt. So we're gonna send our spearmen down here and our settlers down one, because they're in the forest yet again. And we're gonna hit next turn because everybody's working up here. So, I think I'm gonna build it right around here. Hopefully India doesn't build a city there, which they can't. It's just scout, but we have a decent amount of resources right here, and we're on a river, so probably on this tile. And if we ever want to expand, we have truffles and horses, or not truffles, but pigs. And so we're gonna hit next turn. And I don't know who keeps, someone's on this tile. I think it's Germany. And I think this is, yeah. So they want an assembly, or an embassy, not an assembly. But I'll accept that. And it's just like diplomatic, it's a diplomatic, basically just diplomatic thing. So they get views in our state, or in our city, so they could see what's going on. We have a worker here. This is just a mine to give production. So I think we can almost get to this tile. And we're gonna make a farm to feed our people. And we're gonna go up here and just move our workers, see what we want to do. We have also another camp on pigs over here, so we get truffles. And we have warriors protecting this side. So, we don't want to attack India, but we should be able to, next turn, be able to get here and make a city. So, we only have 2 military units, so it's probably an idea just in case, probably good idea just in case any barbarians attack, because I don't think any other countries would attack this early on. We're just gonna get a warrior, because it's only 3 turns. and should, I don't know why it's please. Oh, we still have, and so it recommends constructing mine, and I'm going to construct a mine for +1 production. And we're just going to keep our spearsmen there, and we're going to move them there. And we're not going to be able to make it this turn, city. And we're going to construct a farm there. And, oh, I think this is Belgrade. Yep, they're workers. We're just going to leave them on alert to protect our settlers. We have to, next turn we should be able to found a city.
You can upgrade obsolete unit.
Yep, I know. Please wait. Don't know why it's taking forever. So we got the wheel. So, we're gonna hit found a city, and we automatically have stone, so we can build quarries on top of those. But if we expand a bit, we might be able to get all the animals up there. But we most certainly should be able to get iron. And since we're Washington, tiles cost 50% less, which is great. So we're gonna choose a research. We're gonna open technology tree. We're gonna look what we want. So we just got the wheel and trapping, so if we want, we could get mathematics, and then construction, and then get, you know, currency, which each source of gold and silver gets worked by a city, produces +2 gold, which is really nice. But we haven't gone anyway up here, and I kind of want to spread it out so we're not, you know, all the way up here in this, like, bottom and middle, and then on the left we're all the way back here. So, sailing, we're not really next to an ocean, but, we could make a city next to the ocean eventually. So we'll probably go with sailing or writing, because it allows you, gives you science, or takes up science, and it allows us to build a library. So, I think we're just going to go with sailing, because I do want to get a city next to the ocean, because we're not too far away. And it'll be, there's some nice plains up here, so it'd be good to have a navy, just in case of any attacks, etc. So in New York, the first thing we'll probably want to do is make a worker for New York. We could send one down, but we're just gonna make a worker here. Then we're gonna come down here, and I don't know. We need a calendar. We need a calendar to get sugarcane, which might be our next kind of thing to do, because we want to get the most resources out of our tiles as possible. So we're just going to finish this turn off. And we got a warrior. And so I'm going to station my other warrior down here. So we have one here, and one down here. And maybe another one down here eventually. So we can kind of protect the city of Washington. And now, says our military advisor and our economic advisor recommend building the watermill, because it gives us +2 to maintenance, +2 to food, and +1 to production, which there's not really any negatives about it, so it's a great thing to build. We do have to worry about our production and our happiness and other stuff, because we don't want our city, you know, we want to be as successful as possible, and that's what Civ is. So, and we're gonna promote a unit, and since there is a lot of forest around, I think I said this in the first episode, since this is not many open terrain besides down here, we're probably gonna go with drill 1, because it gives us a 15% combat strength when fighting in rough terrains, mountains, marshes, forests, etc. So we'll get a 50% combat strength when we fight there. And here we can't get this yet, so what we might want to do is actually 349 gold. We could buy a tile. We're gonna just expand the city of Washington, and I don't tend to buy units all that often, and we're just gonna move them there and clear forest and farms and such. Now, Japan, we do want an ally. Allies are very important, just in case you get attacked by other nations. So we're gonna say yes. You want to make allies, usually. And I kind of made allies with a couple other nations too, like India and I think Germany. So we're gonna just remove the jungle, clear forest, and make a farm there in the next couple turns.
以下の件についてご賛同いただければ誠にありがたく存じ上げまする。
Now, I don't know if I want to give them that. I'm not gonna really use truffles, even though they do give +2 to production. I think I don't think they give anything to happiness, so I'm gonna accept that and just be on good terms with Japan and basically everybody, because it's just showing how good of a polite nation we are. So I'm gonna finish off this turn, and we're gonna leave these guys on alert because we want them down here just in case. Say if Germany were to attack right now, which I don't think they will, but we have someone here, and then we can get our other warriors down. So our workers finished up down here making a farm. So I'm gonna head up here and build a mine up here on the mountain. And we found... I've never met this person before. But we're just gonna basically say goodbye. We don't really need to do anything aggravate him. Hong Kong and Germany are no longer allies, so that's kind of a thing to keep note on. And if we were to buy one more tile, we'll be able to get marble, which give +2 to production and +2 gold. So I think if we could buy that tile, we can't. No big deal. I think our next thing we should probably start on is building a road from Washington down to New York. And what roads do is decrease the amount of time it takes to get places. So say if I were to move only 2 tiles with a worker, with a road running down here, I would be able to move 4 or 5 tiles. And eventually we'll be able to move more when we get railroads, but railroads are later on in the game, and roads are one of the first things. They're really good to have, so we're gonna make one. We're gonna start here right next to Washington, but we have to finish our turn off first. So it looks like I don't want to say that wrong. Polynesian, they're scouting us, and we're gonna construct a mine, and we're gonna start a road, and we're gonna work down in New York. And roads don't interfere with farms or anything; they just run right through them, so we don't have to worry about that. And we're gonna also build a road. Sure, I just want to be on good terms with everybody. I'm not too picky about them having an embassy in my capital. So we just discovered sailing, so if we ever wanted to expand out to the ocean, we could, which we probably will. Might be where our next city is, and we can start making a navy. Now I'm just gonna construct a road here, because it doesn't matter, because we'll run through these 2 tiles anyways. And we're gonna choose a research, and since we have sugar, it requires a calendar. I think we have sugar on another piece of land too. I'm not sure. Well, we could have some right there. So we're gonna get calendar, and it's only 5 turns, so it's not that bad at all. And we're kind of lucky. No nation has really provoked us or anything. It's just kind of smooth sailing from here. Just minding our own business. We don't have the amount of people to really go to war either. So we're just gonna continue building the infrastructure of our cities and worrying about us, not really other nations. Now they finished that road, so we're just gonna go down here and we're gonna build another road, and we'll meet up and eventually just go down from all the tiles right to New York. And we're gonna choose a production, and a monument it costs 40 production, but it gives +1 to maintenance, which is good, and +2 to culture. And if we were going for a cultural victory, I mean, it'd be good to get this, but I mean, it's good anyways because it gives +1 to maintenance. Now a granary gives +1 to maintenance, +2 to food, and each source of wheat, bananas, and deer worked by the city give +1 food. Now and then a shrine is just 1 maintenance and faith, and faith is also important. We don't have any faith yet, so I think we're gonna go with a shrine. It's good to get some. You can get I think you can get a religious victory also. Not positive. Don't take my word on it, but I think this is Germany. Yep. And our guys finished the road, so we're gonna start a road down this way, and we're just gonna continue all the way down to New York.
Es wäre in eurem Interesse, dass ihr dieses Angebot sorgfältig prüft.
Yes, because I don't want them attacking us because they're very, very close. And I don't really want to get on bad terms with anybody just yet. But, you know, later on in the game, Civ is all mainly about going to war with everybody. So, not mainly. It's just a fun thing to do. So this is just a little, basically leaderboards. Don't really need to worry about that. And we're actually coming up on we're halfway to a golden age, and during golden age, every tile that produces at least 1 gold produces 1 gold, produces 1 extra. And we give 20% production, and empire-wide culture is increased by 20%. So we probably want to get one of those soon. And we get 7 is added per turn for excess happiness, which is good. And so calendar research, and we're gonna have to choose a research. Now if we go down here, writing, we'll just get writing because we get library, great library, and it allows embassies to be established at other civilizations' capitals. And we probably want to do that, so let's get writing, and it's only 5 turns, so it's not that bad. So we're gonna go down here now, construct a road, and we finished a mine here. So we're actually gonna move these guys down here because sugar is there, and we got calendars, so we can harvest the sugar and get +2 to food and +2 to gold. So let's finish that turn off. And I thought we were already allies, but yeah, let us work together. I'm just gonna accept everybody basically, and we're probably gonna have to clear this marsh. This marsh is kind of in the way.
That may be of use.
So this lady's basically telling us we have faith. Another thing is we can get great profits from faith, and it makes our people happier. So yes, thank you, I understand. Choose production. A granary does give us 1 to maintenance, so we'll probably go with granary. And I think we should probably finish. I don't know if we should run that through there, because I don't know if it's gonna work like that. So we're gonna move these guys here. Stop making that road. Make a road there, and we're gonna make a road there. But I think we should finish this episode off. I think it's been around 15 to 20 minutes. Okay, that's good. We're all friends. We have a little inner grouping going on. And you. Okay, that's good. Okay, and you. There's like 7. There's like 6 or 7 of us. And Belgrade wants Hong Kong bullied. Okay, well you're just a city-state. I think we're gonna end the episode here. Well, we're gonna make a plantation there. We're gonna clear forest here. So I think we're gonna end the episode here. Like I said, we're probably around 20 minutes now, and I don't want this too long. And I hope you guys comment, like, subscribe, and just remember this is a very basic tutorial of Civ 5. There's just nothing. I don't go too deep into anything. It's just Civ 5 gameplay also. So I hope you guys check back for Civ episode 3, and have a good day. Bye.